Cookie, man, not hear nothing here.
What's going on? All right. So can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, man, we hear you loud and clear.
All right. I'm gonna need you to flip your camera around. You're sideways. I was trying to tell you that before, but I guess I didn't have my mic on. I don't know why the mic is not working. So I'll try it again in a minute. So I actually was saying that I have my cookies tea segment. I've missed a few moments, so I'm just going to do the cookies tea, and then we're going to get right into the interview with my guests here. So I was saying that there was the video that went viral. I heard the actual video on the radio, but there was a mother who had a very young teenage son and a father that had a very young teenage daughter, and the daughter and the son were dating. So apparently the son had rules. He wasn't supposed to go past the living room, and the father caught them in the bedroom. Now, as a mother with a son, I'm going to listen to my son, but also I'm going to call the parent and ask what happened. Why would you put your hands on my son? And if I call him and he says, well, he knew the rules. I caught them in the bedroom. This lady went and knocked on his door aggressively and was like, did you put your hands on my son? So bottom line, the long story short, I just want to know what you guys think in the comments. And Vahndal, you can answer this question too. But if it were you in either position, what do you think? What do you guys think about this situation? Because I am like, I don't know. I think I would have disciplined my son, because if you are not supposed to go past the living room in someone's house, don't do it. Why would you expect the father to do anything else besides take him and toss him out? Hello, Trey. How are you? So why would you expect, the father not to react that way? That's his daughter. And I have two dads. And I think if I was 14 years old, my dad clearly told me yesterday morning, I would have done the same thing, and at minimal. So I just want to know what you guys think. And I'm going to open up your you can let me know what you think, and we'll do this for 2 minutes and I'll move on. Nobody has anything to say? No? All right. So who is that? All right. So I was also saying bless up Summer and Mel in the comments. And we also have Trey Wilson. So bless up yourselves. Also Claremont and Shaka Mincy on Instagram. So I'm going to move on because I mean, she should have heard the father side of the story before jumping to conclusions. She should have, but I think she shouldn't have walked to his door like that. And he did tell her, like, um, he knew the rules. He wasn't supposed to go past the living room. A father walking in and catching his daughter in the bed with a little boy is just, I don't think you really think about things rationally. So I don't blame the father as a mother. I really don't. But I guess there was a better way to handle things. So we're going to move along because, like I said, I did this to myself, but I didn't have my mic wasn't on, and I don't know why it doesn't work. So I'm going to try it again and see if it will work really quick. Hold on before I get started.
I'm not hearing out. You got
All right, so I have to figure out what's wrong with my microphone because it's on, it's just not working. So, all right. So let's move on. I want to introduce my first guest, and he is a very, 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 very good artist to me. I met Vahndal some time ago. I don't know. I've known him for a while now, but Vahndal, literally, I scrolled on his live, and I'm like, this guy can sing. Like, who's this? So, hey, sis. Hey, Trina, how are you? And so, hey King. So bless up everybody in the comments, and thank you all for joining. I appreciate you. I'm trying to go back and forth because I can't see, but I can see all the comments, but I can't see the Instagram comments. So I have to click onto the tab to see that. So Vahndal, welcome to my show. This is the first time I had you on here, but I've been stalking you to get you on the show. If you wouldn't mind, can you introduce yourself and let people know who you are and where you're from?
Yeah, bless. It's a pleasure. A while me for forward on the show and thing. Big up all the people I'm tuning in said, I think go show some love to Cookie. Yeah, same is a dancehall artist goes by the name of Vandal, located in Jamaica. Is me, but do trap dancehall, and a little bit of reggae. Said is me so. Vahndal is the spelling, so you can check me out on all platforms and things everywhere. Is me active.
Okay. Thank you for that. So, you do spell his name. His name is shown on the screen there. It's Vahndal. You guys make sure that when you guys see a guest on my show, as much as you support me, please support these guests. I only have this show because of the artists. So everything that I do is for them pertaining to this radio station and this show. So, um, before I start, tell us, Vondel, how you actually what made you be interested in being an artist? Like how did your love for music start?
See, it always in the blood. Because my father was like a drummer. So I guess I pick up that from him. And like school days, I don't know, like a classroom thing. We be jam with a friend him every lunchtime. Is
Okay.
me. He said we so. From them time, them realize I have a talent, and my bro them I say yo, do it, you can do it. They say me because you sound good, you have the voice and everything. They say me them I say for do it, so I just try and think. And meanwhile, me I do it and I do it, I get more like tuning and more for love it and love the things like just write music and the type of sound them I just start for love it, you see me? So I just start do it from this. So
Okay.
basically high school days.
Okay. So can you play the drums?
Yeah man, you can play drum man.
You
Really.
can? I never knew that. That's amazing. That is amazing. So, all right, cool. That's an interesting. I never knew that about you. So your dad was kind of your inspiration. Is he still playing?
No, never say inspiration. Just like run in the family from film side, him love music and thing. It wasn't an inspiration though.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, when you decided that you wanted to do music, what was your first step? Like, what did you do? You decided you wanted to be an artist, and then what was your next step?
Alright. Going to St. Andrew Technical High School at a stats Spanish Town Road. We'd have a studio at the school and thing. Vice principal did ask me for do a track for champs where I come up. Because we'd have a track meet and thing and but the track, them like it, everybody like it. From there, them say I could have used the studio anytime I want and things. So we'd have a bureau at the studio where the producing. We'd have got some for the spot anytime after school and just. So from there, so I start record at the school. As you know, somebody be able to like record a couple tracks and put out my first song and thing. So yeah, as it were.
Okay. All right. And then, so when you became an artist, the first song that you released was what?
The first song was Flex.
Flip.
Yeah, Flex Life. It's the first on my YouTube. You can go from my YouTube and check it out. First song, Flex Life. FLEXLIFE.
Okay. And so how did that go? Did you put that in distribution? You released it?
No. We never know what distribute at them time. They will never know nothing about them look at thing at them time. They. We just know about YouTube. You see me? I would
Mhm.
just get a bad cover art feet and just drop it.
Okay. All right. So you learned about distribution and a little bit about the music business. How?
Like, alright, big up to Bugle, you see me? At one point in my career, me their own Bugle, the reggae artist. Yeah, so at them man they can teach from about them thing. My elder and I think my big, superstar and I think so. Him give me like a advice, him tell me what I need to do as an artist, or forget me thing them sign up. You see me? And then but just find out some things by my own as well. You see me? So yeah.
Okay. And so beyond that, where did you go from there? After you released that song, you did what?
Well, alright. I'm gonna go from this. Joey Lyrics Room Production, big up Lyrics Room Production. The song there and you know, meanwhile me da go run a bugle, they have this producer will like come around at the studio like every weekend. Him always in the studio me a voice and I say youth, say bud, I love your voice, you have a voice. Yeah, you see me? So I say yeah man, him say, hold the rhythm, I do something funny. You see me? I get the rhythm, I spend a week on it, I do something funny, get back to him, make him hear the song, he dog love it. You see me? So from there, so him say, alright, watch out now. You gotta take out your career, start do the management thing. So next song them after that I email me release other songs after Flex Life and I'm take the thing to a professional level.
Okay. All right. So is Vondel your actual name or is that just a stage name?
Stage name, man.
And what's the story about behind the stage name?
Same school is man. My friend them give me that from first farm, man.
Okay. He said friends give you that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, we definitely appreciate you for joining us. I've like been waiting for this interview for a while. So for listeners who might not know your music, how would you describe your sound?
Um, Ranchy, a little twist to it.
Did you say raunchy? Huh?
Anyway, uh, what else?
Okay. All right. Hey, Ray. So all right. I'm going to tell you how I would describe. I would describe his music as like um I would describe his music literally like a mix between Dexter Daps and Chris Brown. Like a good mix of Dexter Dax and Chris Brown. His voice is amazing. Like when I say amazing, amazing. And both artists that I'll be interviewing tonight, they both have amazing voices. So what's been what is your you have a song that you just put out, right? Recently?
Yeah, dial actually. A couple well, me have incentive, me have whammy and dial.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a recent song them. Them are going good so far. Yes,
All right. So what is your songwriting process like? Like how what is your creative process when it comes to writing a song?
well, I just listen to rhythm. Me have to light up a one spliff said way, listen to rhythm and thing. And just anything what come to my mind, I just sing about it. Anything I put first, I just sing about it. Rather me I get a girl feeling from it, or a party feeling. You see me? I just follow and just put whatever come to my mind from it.
Okay. And so you definitely you always just get the rhythm. You get the rhythm first, and then you write to it. You don't ever like just be sitting around and was like, you know what, this is what's on my mind, and you write, just write, and then you find a rhythm. You not
Yes, like yeah, like when more I'm sit down and I was like I deep meditate, I just a smoke and a chill. I'm just a listen some songs. Some artists would say some little things. They say, yo, watch out, I use this, Give me an idea for switch it up the way and switch it around and do something. So yeah, when me a chill and them thing them more while. I see me some little thoughts for I say, alright. When I get a rhythm I can fit this, I just go so boom and just continue it and get all about some of that side there. And so
Okay.
mostly, I just get the rhythm them and just mix it.
Okay. So do you ever get like a writer's block, like just a block where you just feel like, I don't know what's going on. I gotta, what do you do when you get that kind of block? What do you do to get yourself back into the groove?
Alright. So when I get a rhythm, I'm listening to it, I realize, so, yo, I can't really put nothing on it, and it kind of hard at the moment. I just rest the rhythm. I get the rhythm there like all a week.
Mhm.
I start just made some other song in the world with like some overseas music, some international music. I said, so, alright, I'm gonna go back. You see me? Because sometimes you know for rush it. I just a little break, you know. You see me? So I just break it all a week. I go back on the rhythm. If I still go back and I not feel it, I just break it again. I will a vibe and will a vibe until spirit say, yo, you know, so me I feel a vibe for write my song them. So I just jump on the rhythm there and then I just find something bad on it. You see me?
Mhm. Okay. All right. So you just recently had a stage show, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's that like for you? Like what's your favorite part of performing in a live stage show?
Well, I like the reaction from the crowd, you know. I like
Okay.
I give me the energy, the me a DJ and you know them a give me forward and thing and me I say, yeah man, I love the feeling they give me, you know. Yes, that's my favorite part when the crowd are react to you and you know. Yes,
Okay. Do you have some type of a ritual that you do before you perform? And for example, I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna let you guys on a secret. I usually don't say this on my show, but anybody that actually knows me personally knows that I'm nervous as hell before I do these shows. I don't know why. I'm not a shy person, but when I go live, like even on TikTok, it took me a while to get used to it, and I have to like before this show, I have like a whole process that I do. Like I start at 4, and I have to smoke like everybody else, and you know what I'm saying, maybe sip a little bit or you know what I'm saying, or do things to calm my nerves, and it's like a process. Like I have to do these things to make sure that I'm good for it. So what is your pre-show ritual?
I just burn a split and just get in the mood and just focus on how me I go. Like whether me I talk to the crowd, how me I go on and things because all I'm show them I always nervous. Always nervous. Me I for just burn a split. Is me and just vibe and just try get back in there. You know? And build back
Okay.
the is me
Okay.
and thing. The weed help man, the weed. The weed.
I agree. Touche. So how do you what's the most memorable experience that you've had at a stage show? Like, was it something funny? Was it something crazy? And I ask this question to everybody that I interview, whether it's a music artist, a comedian, or an actor. What's the most memorable thing that ever happened to you during a live show?
I never during or after my performance. I always remember. It was back in 2021. We did have a show over that keep a windward road on stage when they get booked for one thing. Go up on the stage, my perform wasn't my best to me. It's my performance thing and as when me I come off of the stage, I never really pleased me kinda down. You know, I never get the reaction I want and thing. You see me
Mhm.
and I come off, I do over one part, I sit down and people start come up to me and I ask me like for pictures and them I tell me say them rate how my perform and thing. You see me so me coming down the stage knowing say I never really do my best and me is a young artist and I want you see me and them thing they you know, I always remember the moment they feel good. I feel like a superstar, you see me?
He said, I feel like a superstar. You are a superstar, Vondo. You have to keep. Um, you have to make sure that you keep that in your head because what you
Yeah,
put in your head is what happens. So
believe.
you are a superstar. You keep telling yourself that, and believe me, before you know it, you're gonna be calling me from somewhere, my little behind, and be like, you know what, you told me this, and I'm gonna be like, can I borrow $40,000? It's like I'm just playing,
Real.
just kidding. Yeah, and the fans, and my sister is saying the fans. But before I address that, thank you, Summer. I really appreciate that. But I swear I'd be nervous. I had to practice before I went live, so I'm not really a camera person. But this is something that I'm doing for artists. And so, how do you keep your voice okay? Like, you sing and you have a beautiful voice, but how do you keep your voice okay? Do you drink tea, or do you just constantly rehearse, or how do you do that?
Yeah, rehearse. When I drink tea, I always like put honey night. You see me? Or just drink regular honey and lime. You see me? And just rehearse and keep my voice, active. You see me? That
My,
smoke time them realize the grabber did a mash up my voice. So right now me I got ital, so you see me? Mm.
so
I just
my
want honey and everything.
Okay. See, Miss Mel said that you are a superstar.
Respect man, big up yourself, active.
Yeah, we definitely like it. See, she's saying what I wanted to say. That's true words, and we have to manifest what we want to happen in our lives. I know I did, but it wasn't having a radio station or radio show. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It was not. I ain't manifest that. That just happened. But
Yeah,
it's okay because, like I said, I feel like doing this. I'm actually giving artists another platform to showcase their talents, and giving artists exposure. Because before, at the end of the day, you guys, a lot of you, especially the ones that I invite on the show, in my eyes, are some of you are better than some of the A-list artists that are out here, because um your music is good, and I tell everybody, you have to make timeless music, and I believe that you do that, Vondo. Like, you may say raunchy, and it is, but that's what sells. Sex sells. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
true.
But and like I said, it's what attracted me to your music first was your voice, and then it was the content of your music. You know what I'm saying? So I am a fan before anything, and I think you already know that. So y'all know, if I'm a fan, y'all need to follow him. So before I ask a few more questions and move on, I would definitely like to play one of your songs, if you don't mind. I'm
Yeah
gonna
man,
play Wami, if you don't mind, okay?
yeah man, active. Let them hear
All
what
all right, so let me share my screen. Clever just came back in this perfect timing. So let me see. Wami, share, play.
When you used to shut up mix, man, show I go on. We just come out and know we had more them shot. Yo, big yard. Let's lift up your life, yo, rabbi. Yeah. Pussy me pretty to my time, allow. Never believe in a my kind, that are you. For them girls, pussy fat like a balloon. Till I bring one style, pussy bright, follow. Go for the kind that I choose. They like it, they can shine, shut a blues. Money stuck up in a one time, calalu. And the killers, them wild, just like a maroon. I'm out the time to try to stand, man. But we still a win, we turn the gal them in the night stand. The table stop, we turn the bygones in my fan. Who am I right hand? Dog on a real survivor. Boy, them get revenge up in my thoughts. I know Ricky I blow with the races, man, like on. Selena grab the cocky, start to blow it like Ivan. Let the yoga lie down. Pussy me pretty to my time, allow. Never believe in a my kind, that are you. For them girls, pussy fat like a balloon. Kill every one style, pussy cry, follow. Go for the kind that I choose. You like it, the kaka shine, shut a blues. Money stuck up in a one time, calalu. And the killers, them wild, just like a maroon. I've killed up on my kaka, said the boy, I don't eat dog. She took it all, boy, call the phone, she got it all. Real killer, she need a punk dog. Rasta continue, yeah. The pussy right. Drill again, move it up in me, be fit. Lift up in my tick, me nearly turn it over every way. Da. Pretty friend, all of them a be me with. Anything me do, them a go follow, we just steal the same car. Yeah. Pussy me pretty to my time, allow. Never believe in a my kind, that are you. For them girls, pussy fat like a balloon. Kill every one style, pussy bright, follow. Go for the kind that I shoot. Elagi, the cock shine shot a blues. Money stuck up in a one tile Kalaloo. And the killers them wild just like a maroon. Moves them anticipating, know them like a circle shaking, or lift up like a spaceship. Yeah. Bring you back to basic, all them stuck in the matrix. What's my shirt, but make the caliph. Yeah. Pussy hole enough for it, me fear reach my level. Pussy half a pass the stages. Banana, dead boy, nobody was to save him. Nine night I grieve him. Pussy me pretty to my time, allow. Never believe in a my kind, that are you. For them girls, pussy fat like a balloon. Kill a big one style, pussy tight, follow. Go for the kind that I shoot. Fucking girl again, nigga can shine, shut a blues. Money stuck up in a one time, Kalaloo. And the killers them wild just like a maroon. I'm looking chip. Different type of thing when it's with gangsters, music.
All right, that was Incentive. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Attractive because I don't really think I saw this in this video. I was gonna play another video, Incentive, but I'll play that towards the end. We have a few more minutes with Vahndal, and I have a couple more questions for him. So I'm gonna play Attractive, and then I'll play Incentive later in a couple minutes. So here is Attractive, and then we'll get back into the last couple questions that I have.
Vahndal, yo, limitless, 9 bands, and I take never get your body good, make girl come up in up and make me stab it. Ever neat and clean, and never see you look so shabby. Pretty like a dolly, pop this up me like a Mali. But Freddy never sus for nothing because she call me daddy. Come my girl, make me take in the hills of Cali. Make you enjoy yourself after me rub down your body. Girl, I wine for me, take a little time for me. Girl, I brought me at this body, cocky, take your time for me. The way you attractive, touch your body, make it active. Girl, I cry and I tell me say the cafe. She call me daddy, she adopted. Girl, I bubble on the beats and it up in your belly, them a beat it purpy, yeah. The way you attractive, touch your body, make it active. Take your time, mommy. At in the street, say Evanita, you are my dolly. Just free, she say finally. Kiss up on her neck, her pussy jump like a jelly. That's how me like stab it. Cocky sinking a hole like Titanic. Do not try panic. Me I looking for your good. The man a she that. I'm a little queen, I'm a little freak that. At the night she's a creature, anesthesia. And in the day she's a little sweetheart. I'm a pleaser. Tell her yeah, but then me a feature. Say me taste like pizza, little Caesar. Me a the leader, she a the believer. Never you attractive, touch your body make it active. Girl I cry and I tell me say the cafe. She call me daddy, she adopted. Girl I bubble on the beats and it up in your belly, them a beat it purpy, yeah. Never you attractive, touch your body make it active. Girl, I cut them off for you, I'm off for mash it up. The brother where she have a move like a daffy up. As me reach, she start to back it up. When I knock it up, my arch her back and then me slap it up. She said, me come for mash it up. Girl, I move wild when the cock is up. Come for your back and just cock it up. Girl, I'm all out, so she not give up. The way you attractive, touch your body make it active. Girl, I cry and I tell me say the cafe. She call me daddy, she adopted. Girl, I bubble on the beats and it up in your belly, them a beat it purpy, yeah. The way you attractive, touch your body make it active. The way you attractive, touch your body make it active. Girl, I cry and I tell me say the cafe. She call me daddy, she adopted.
Well, damn, I wish I could do that. I wish I could swim. I can't swim. But anyway, I definitely love that song. I love all his songs. Vahndal is ready to blow up. I don't know why he hasn't blown up yet, but we're gonna make sure he does, right? My audience, right? We're gonna make sure that he blows up because he is definitely deserving of that. All right, so I have a couple more questions for you, and then we're gonna let you get out of here. What what is what would be the piece of advice that you give to an aspiring artist, like that someone who's just starting out, um, like just from your experience when you started out, what would you give? What advice would you give an upcoming artist?
Alright. First advice I give them, don't run go sign with nobody. When a man come bring no paper come here. You see me? If you're not sure about it or you make some professionals look about it and look over anything, don't run go sign with nobody. Um find your sound. You see me? You don't have to do what everybody I do. You don't have to try sound like this a man. Find your sound and find your lane. You see me? You don't have to do what everybody I do. Trust me. The international market, yeah, trust me, local and not really way more wild, you see me? So if you can do them international song there and you just do the local one them just because yeah, I go on, you don't have to do that. Just finally you know find a song. You see me? And just be you. Be you.
Okay, that's very good advice. And I definitely, it's true advice, because Vondel has been through, like most artists have gone through, the trials and tribulations of being an artist. And it's not just the artist; it's everybody that's in the music industry. I'm a manager, and I've been a manager for a long time, but I've been through trials and tribulations. This is not an easy job, okay? But anyway, I mean, it's a lot easier with my team. Trina, Mel, Diamond, Jasmine. It's very easy with my team. So, um, let me see. What was growing up? Who was your biggest musical influence?
Who was my biggest influence? My mother.
Your mother is an artist.
Oh, as an artist.
Yes. Who was your biggest
Oh,
musical influence? Like Bob Marley or Michael Jackson or something. Who was your biggest one?
for them, Michael Jackson, Movado.
Okay, great job. That's who's mine too, but I'm not in the music. But all right, another thing, what
Internet
what's a hobby or interest that you have that might surprise your fans?
are interest.
Tell me one, I'll tell you one.
Alright. Interest. You know say I like paint. Yeah man, more open my gallery one of them there man.
You like to paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but interest in painting. Really like art, isn't it?
Really? You have to show me some stuff. I'm interested, Vondo. You don't call me no more. But Vondo is like
Alright.
family to me. I love Vondo. Like he's literally one of my favorite people. So I definitely have to stay in touch with him. I know he's been busy and I have been busy. But so the last question is, um, how do you connect to your fans um online and in person? How do you connect to them?
Well, I never meet a fan in person, but online I know like social media. Isn't it? Sometimes them send like repost my song them on my Instagram or on the TikTok and I'm give them a shout out say there or them comment. Or sometimes them that text me on Instagram and say, yo, you know, I drop my song or what the music there and anything there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like me, I be doing that too. So, while we're talking about, I said one more question, but I have actually two more questions for you. The first question I have for you is, do you have anything coming up? Like, are you working on a project right now that you're planning to release?
That's it. Cookie, you see the next thing I drop, and you see the next time I drop a song, I just touch a man. Crazy. crazy. Now I gotta tell you the name or Ray, but just know say the next drop and the drop them after that, it's a different sound, a different look, a different Vandal. You see me? As I'm no problem. So just look out.
All right, I'm looking forward to that. A different Vondel. I don't know. So I'm just kidding. It's got to be a new and improved one because
Come
Vondel
out
is awesome to me.
better. Imagine plus 100.
Okay. All right. So this is my closing question, and then I'm going to play one last song of yours because I don't know if I have a favorite song of yours, Vondel, but it's one of the songs that I actually have in my playlist and I listen to a lot. I ain't even going to lie to you. So before we let you go, where can listeners and viewers on this show find you and your music?
Guys,
So social media and then the platforms that you have your music on.
alright, you can find me everywhere. Social media, Instagram, VAHNDAL, TikTok, VAHNDAL, said we Vandal, same for Facebook. Yes, remember on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, SoundCloud. Um, I remember some of them, but a whole other platform you can just check VAHNDAL. Is me Vandal. Is me.
Okay. And I will
Active.
be I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. He picked a very, 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 very unique name for his stage name because you can type in his name anywhere and his music is gonna come up. It's not
Yeah,
gonna be another one or another one. It's just him. I
and
promise.
before it was like VANDAL, the regular spelling, and
Wow.
time I search me, I see people with Vandal, and me I say, yo, man, like, I like a bit different. All my name, nobody know if I have nothing close to my name, or, you see me? So,
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm glad you did that because literally, if you type in his name, you're not going to find anything but him. Literally, I've been kind of gathering stuff from his music, and of course I was posting promo, and I had to put attach music to it, so I was easily able to find his music. But I definitely appreciate you coming through, and I definitely don't want to take up a whole bunch of your time. But you guys that are watching, please by all means go follow him on all his social media and make sure you look out for anything he has coming out. Go download the music he has out there because I'm telling you, you guys have seen it. Y'all all putting the fire emojis in the comments. So I'm going to play one more song because I love this song. It's actually called Incentive. So I'm going to play that for you guys and then I'm going to let Vondel go. All right. Let me share my screen again. I think I was not doing that.
Yo, cheeky. You see where they're getting sweeter. Say, how do you from me? Tell me what you cannot see. She's grabbing on my body. I'ma pull up on your girl teeth a show. Any boy when I fuck pussy, please go home. Girl, them love my life, me drink alone. The girl, you are wishing me a turn in. I'ma take it to the highlands where the breeze a blow. Arms on your phone when time you feel alone. Girl, you favor like Tisha Cause you bile up. Girl, I wine on the speakerphone. I'm saying, baby, roll up. Girl, I give a pussy musty porno. Bad Barbie, the pan the scene and she not know love. Girl, want fuck to the chorus. Pretty light skin, and they know like I hold you. Yes, if them a fuck it on the tour bus. Gangsta, she wants so the thing them a follow her. If you know I'm in a no trust. I'ma pull up on your girl teeth a show. Any boy when I fuck pussy, please go home. Girl, them love my life, the free cologne. The girl who are wishing me a turn in. I'ma take it to the highlands where the breeze a blow. Arms on your phone when time you feel alone. Girl, you favor like Tisha Cause you bile up. Girl, I wine on the speakerphone. Fuck her, make she ball. I pay more for them girl, no. Say she the gang, cause her boyfriend is a junk, bro. Like a pussy pin down, I just, tell me say she want for. Come on, pull up on your girl teeth, a show. Any boy when I fuck pussy, please go home. Girl, them love my life, me treat cologne. The girl, you are washing me, you turn in. Come and take it to the highlands where the breeze a blow. Hands on your phone when time you feel alone. Girl, you favor like Keisha, cause you ball up. Girl, I bind on the speakerphone. Yo, cheeky. You know, see where they get him sweeting. Say, how do you want from me? Tell me what you cannot see. She's grabbing on my body. From a pull up on your girl teeth, a show. Any boy when I fuck pussy, please go home. Girl, them love my life, me drink cologne. The girl, you are washing me, you turn in. Come and take it to the highlands where the breeze a blow. Hands on your phone when time you feel alone. Girl, you favor like Keisha, cause you ball up. Girl, I bind on the speakerphone.
Imagine being able to build an app.
All right. So, all right, Vahndal, I think you have somebody who just came in that was saying, yo, that is one of my favorite songs, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Wait a minute. I stop sharing. Stop screen. All right. So thank you, Vahndal. Before you go, I want to do one quick thing because we were supposed to do this with you, and then I have a game that I'm going to do with Kleva. Where did he go? Anyway, so I was supposed to get a visual game, but it really is kind of listening. So I'm going to play part of a song or the beginning of a song, and I'm going to stop the music. And I'm also going to choose one person from the audience. If anybody would like to play, the first person that I see type yes, I will play this game with Vahndal before we let him go. It's actually finished the lyrics, so it's not anything terrible. If you would like to play the game, just let me know in the comments. If not, we're going to let Vahndal play by herself. And I'll send Vahndal a gift. I'm serious. You guys gotta be attentive and aggressive, man. I give stuff away all the time. Nobody wants to play. All right, Vahndal, you're gonna be playing by yourself. So I'm gonna play. Oh, wait a minute, I see somebody. Okay, nobody wants to play. All right, so I'm gonna play this song. Okay, Kleva just came back and perfect. So
hello, you not
tell me.
Yeah, roll them girl like black dice, like Drizzy, we have map ties.
You want me to repeat what I said?
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Okay, so I'm gonna play part of this song, and when I stop the song, you have to tell me if you know the words to the song. Like you have to finish the lyrics. You ready? All right.
Yeah.
I grade me, they are with the blame. Life are the greatest thing. Lose no family for money.
What's the rest of the words?
I never hear it a while ago.
You never hear it? You can't hear the song? Oh wow, I wonder why that is. All right, well, I'm gonna give you a gift anyway.
Back again.
I give away Lux Radio stuff. When we play games and do things or whatever, I wish I didn't. She said I wish I could. She's trying to still learn patois, so we're gonna do it with regular songs too. So that was Elevate. It was so Popcorn has 2 songs called Elevate, and I think the other one, Everyone, is more popular than this one. I don't know why. I love this one, that version, but the words were, so elevate life one time. So I am going to still give you a gift, and I'm going to let you go. so I don't take up too much of your time. I truly appreciate you blessing up my platform, and I hope to bring you back whenever your project comes out. Let me
Right.
know maybe a week before it comes out so I can bring you back, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you coming through. And like I said, everybody in the audience, please follow him. Like I said, you would thank me later. I promise you.
Yeah, man,
So,
Cookie. Pleasure for the year, man. I know it could go. I
all
really
right.
thanks.
All,
Is it?
all
Yeah, man.
right. Have a good one.
All right. Big up yourself. Active. Listeners, big up on yourself. Viewers, active.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Um, my little next segment before I bring this artist is special to me as well in a different way because I treat him like family, and he is family to me. I don't treat him like family. He's family. So I do want, before I do this, I would definitely like to do my little, it's a 5 minute thing. So I'm going to do this before I bring him on the stage. I have like entertainment news that I would like to share. And the first thing is that Busta Rhymes, who is actually one of my very favorite artists. I don't have a whole lot of favorite artists, but I have a whole lot of favorite artists. And Busta Rhymes is one of them. The reason being is because Busta has been out a long time and he never forgot where he came from. So I definitely appreciate him, and I think he's very deserving of this. He has been chosen to be the elite icon, and he's receiving the elite icon award at the Caribbean Music Awards. So congratulations to Busta Rhyme. If you see this, Busta, bless up yourself because you're one of my favorite. I can go back in days with Busta's music. He's amazing. And like I said, he's a hip hop artist, but he never forgot where he came from. He's from Jamaica, and he does do incorporate some of that Caribbean flavor into his hip hop. So bless up yourself, Busta. The other thing is, and I think this is a fantastic thing because he did not deserve what he his demise, and so California is honoring Nipsey Hussle with a name on the LA train system. So it's going to be in High Park Station, and it crosses Crenshaw Boulevard and Swanson Avenue. So if you are in California and you're watching this, make sure you check that out and take a picture, send it to me. I'll upload it and make sure that people see it. As I'm not in California, but I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get that information anyway. The other thing is, I don't know if a lot of Jamaican artists probably know, and I am just a music connoisseur, so I know a lot of these artists. But Chronix has announced that he will be releasing his new release Exile after not releasing any music in a whole decade. So congratulations, Chronix. We're looking forward to hearing what you have coming out. Absolutely, Katie. Absolutely. He's one of my favorite artists, like in real life. He is one of my favorite artists in real life. Vahndal is an amazing artist. Like, I literally, I can't even say much more, but he's an amazing artist. Like he's one of those artists, and I'm a true fan. Like I love his music. I listen to his music all the time. So absolutely, I appreciate it. Him actually coming here on my platform. It's a blessing to me. So the last thing I have in entertainment news is that Bob Marley's Kaya album has gone platinum in the UK after 47 years of its release. So that is a big accomplishment. So bless up Bob Marley, rest in peace, and bless up and congratulations to you and your family, Heavenly, and your family. I know his family is very, very happy about that. So, it's great. It is great. I love Busta Rhymes too, Summer. I believe me, I do. I've been listening to Busta for a long time. So, all right. So, I'm a little bit ahead now, but I definitely want to. He's very talented and animated. Let me not read and put these things up on the screen. So I know I missed my commercial. So I do want to make a few announcements. You guys can see the RAS logo up in the corner, and you see at the bottom, RAS Herbals is an official sponsor of Lux Radio and Kickback with Cookie. RAS is um, a company that harvests all the medicinal herbs like soursop leaves, moringa leaves, nettle, circe, guinea hen, all these hey Andre, long time, thank you. So they harvest all these herbs, and they bring them back to the United States. So um if you guys are interested in it, I am actually, not only are they my sponsor, but you can get those herbs from me as well. If you are interested in something that I don't have, I can easily get them from one of the owners. So just let me know if you guys are interested in that. And I have one more sponsor. It is Bellow Burn, and Bellow Burn is a very good friend of mine who decided that he wanted to harvest his own peppers and make a hot sauce. And when he did that, I was like, I love hot sauce. I'm gonna try it. So I bought some. And right after I bought some, I bought some more and some more and some more and some more. It is so, I love hot stuff, but it can't just be hot. It has to be flavorful for me. So I bought some, and after a while I was like, look, bro, I need a sponsor for the radio station. So actually Bellow Burn was my first sponsor for Lux Radio and Kickback with Cookie. So I appreciate him. And if you guys are interested in buying any of the, or trying the hot sauce or buying the hot sauce, um, the same thing. You have to buy it. But he does ship to everywhere. You just have to let him know if you're international. If you're not international, just you would definitely have to, the order form, you have to put your information on. So I do have a couple of other announcements, and then I'm going to bring Clever up on the screen. Wait 1 second. So we have, Lux Radio has had Kickback with Cookie for a while, but we have some new shows starting. The first one I want to mention is Mel, that you guys have seen in the comments, is also a big important part of my of my business. I'm serious. She's a lifesaver. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but she's definitely a lifesaver. So I appreciate her. But she has a morning kickback show that is called Mel B's Morning Kickstart. So that will be starting on September 2nd, and it is a show that she'll be providing morning affirmations of positivity, and she also will be reporting the news and the weather and birthdays, some shouting out some birthdays, and touching on some sports a little bit. So make sure you guys tune in to Mel B's Morning Kickstart every day, Monday through Friday. I shouldn't say every day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Jamaican time and Central Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 4 a.m. in Pacific Time. Y'all ain't gotta get up for that. So I'm just playing. Get up and listen to her show. And even if you in California, do that for me. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for listening, and I will make some other announcements in a moment. But for now, I am going to bring up, and it is definitely right on time, so we did good here. So I'm going to bring up this next guest. Clever, like I said, is one of my favorite people. Um, yes, it is definitely a blessing. So it's a win. So I'm going to bring Clever up, and we're going to have some discussions with Clever, because Clever has two big announcements. So we're going to talk to him. We're going to let him announce what he has. I hope he's not nervous, but he has to understand that his sister is his sister is nervous all the time. When I come on this live, I swear I am. People be like, "No, you don't look nervous," but I am nervous though. I have literally a whole ritual before I come live. So I appreciate everybody in the comments and everybody that's watching. Like, you guys mean you are the best. Vahndal, thank you for joining and staying a part of the show. I truly appreciate you, and I'll make sure you guys can find the replay of this show on YouTube. If you'd like me to send it to you, either the guests or the guest friends or parents or anything like that, let me know. It literally can be found on YouTube on Lux Radio Network's channel on YouTube. So the replay, all the replays of all the shows. Like I also interviewed Octane. So I know you got a lot of you know him. So I interviewed him in April, and that was a great interview. So I'm gonna bring, without further ado, I'm gonna bring up Mr. Kleva. He told me that I can't call him clever. It's clever. So Kleva, one chance. I'm gonna bring on the stage. What's up?
Hey, blessings everyone. Blessings every time, everyone. What's up? Hey, Cookie, what's up?
Hi. Okay, so
Yeah,
um this is a special show for me with you for a
yeah,
lot of reasons.
yes.
And she said, let me go subscribe now. Thank you, Katrina. I definitely appreciate you guys. And thank you guys for joining. Clever is another artist from Jamaica. And I'm going to start the same way that I do with everyone. Clever, if you don't mind telling everybody who you are and where you're from.
Yeah. Blessings again, everyone. Yeah, I'm Clever One Chance, Clever One from Kingston, Uptown, Natural person, natural artist, Trying artist as always, you know what I mean? Trying to get my music heard one day, you know. So it's
So
just,
we can't see your face, Clever. Is there a way you can adjust your body to the light or something? Because it's like making your face dark. I want everybody to see who this is.
I might have to take off my hat, you know. I
All
didn't
right.
want
Well, it's
to
still
take
a
off my
little
hat,
dark, but
but
it's better. All
yeah.
right. All right. So let's start with how you became interested in music.
Well, I love music ever since I was born. Ever since I was young, yo. I don't. Ever since I was at a tender age, my mom always playing music. You know, mom always playing Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, all of the big artists them and the soul artists them. I always love singing. So it's always a vibe when I'm listening to music and thing. I try catching the vibe of every music. Or sing or mimic the music, the song, the artist. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Stuff like that. So my love as I'm actually a little nervous at this. you
Okay, I
know,
am too. Don't worry about it. Trust me, I'm serious.
yeah.
It seems like
I,
I'm not telling the truth, but I'm telling y'all, I literally be sitting here like tapping my leg before I start this show. I'm not a camera person, so I be nervous. So it's okay. Just calm down. You're talking to your sister, right?
yeah, we know, but no, I know, sis. You know the vibe.
Okay, don't be nervous. It's okay. Me and you are having a conversation. Just because
Yeah,
people are looking doesn't mean anything. We have conversations all the time on TikTok, and people be looking, right?
yeah, I know. The
All right.
best convos too.
Well, King Tobe is late, but that was that was yeah. You knew the lyrics. I'm gonna give you a
I got
gift.
I got real love for music. Not naturally, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm a type of artist that loves all type of music too. I don't have a special artist where I say, yo, I'm just gonna listen to one artist or one type of music. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Okay.
I try to get my mind in tune with a lot of different type of music. You know what I mean? So
Mhm. Okay.
yeah, it's a vibe. You know.
So Summer is saying, "Hey, clever,"
Hey,
and
summer.
Mel is giving you the. hand hearts. So, well, there's the same people we talk to every day, boo. Don't worry about it. All right. So we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna ask you, what made you start taking your artistry serious to the point that you like, okay, I am definitely going to do this.
Well, I think I have um, a message, you know, to tell to the world, and and stories and to share with different minds. So you know what I mean. I think I can connect with people through my music. You know, you know, only if if people really take the time to listen or take the time to observe the things I'm saying, because I really, that's all I do. I write messages, in my songs. It's like messages, something to learn from,
I
you know.
agree.
Yeah, so
All
yeah.
right. So you decided that you wanted to be an artist, and then when did you start like writing songs?
Well, I start writing songs um about 12, 13. You know.
Wow. Okay.
Start writing songs. I just gave up on it. Like, my first song I wrote was, I was at school, in music class, and I wrote the song for my group. You know, nobody could write the song. You know, and I'm the only one who normally like be like vibing and some stuff. So I just write the song for the group, and end up, we won the challenge. My song, or the song I wrote, end up made us won the challenge. You know what I mean? So I never forget that day. So ever since that, I continue writing songs. I got times I have to stop in life, because we got ups and downs. And I'm not even focusing on that. And you know, but I made up my mind when I realized, I have so much people, um, that want to be shown another way, or a better way, in life, where it's safe, where them can to listen certain type of music. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That some, as in, well, as what I said earlier, something to learn from. Because it's not like I don't do different type of music. I just don't do violent music. You know, I do bonding music, love music, sexual music, and music for the ladies, for sure. You know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah,
literally biting my tongue because I can't wait to get to this part, the part that these parts, the surprises. But he
yeah,
is definitely right. Clever does not write violent music at all, and I definitely respect that about him because everyone knows that music is influential to a lot of people. Some people, a lot of people, period, me. So when people, especially young people, when young people see music, they emulate what they see in these videos and things like that. So it's important for us to understand that and realize that, and give them something different. There's an artist that only does gospel music, and he is amazing. Like, he makes it sound good and look good and all of that, but he's literally a gospel artist. So it's important to make sure that we as an older generation to our children,
yeah,
promote positive music, and nobody really wants to hear that, women getting raped and somebody got an AK in my face. We don't want to hear all that. So I definitely appreciate the music that you make. So the next question I'm going to make ask you is, do you have management?
yes. Actually, I do. I'm talking to my management right now. You know.
That is one surprise, you guys. I heard. So let me tell this story, or I'm gonna let Clever tell the story. So Clever and I've been following each other for a long time. But how did this happen?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, we've been following each other for a long, long time. Before I even start, because I used to do talent shows on my life, and we started following each other before even that too, but we never really socialized before. You know what I mean? I didn't know what Cookie do or nothing, but she shared her life. She always shared some stuff to me towards music. But and one day she shared someone's platform to me, and I was like, she asked me to pull up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull up, you know. And when we pull up, she never heard me sing before either. You get me? She never heard me sing. So when I hopped up in the box, she was surprised too, that she was about to leave the life. And she saw me, so I actually gave her some hope. you know,
Yes, she did.
I
I
gave
definitely
her
was
some
about to
hope.
sign off.
And then when I hopped up in the box, you know what I mean? It was they were like, everyone. She was like, "Yeah, you gotta let Clever sing." She was actually defending me, you know what I mean? So I started. My first song was a song that I wrote about woman abuse and, yeah, child abuse, and you know what I mean. Um, Stuff they really do towards the queens them for sure. Like I did like it. So I was and I lost a sister too. So you know what I mean. So I have to wrote something that could actually, you know, familiarize with people. You know what I mean? People's pain. You know what I mean? That them go through and stuff. So
And
I wrote a song, and I did that song. What you say, sis? You were saying something.
what's the name of that song?
Yeah, I did that song, and that song is called Angels. That's one of the songs I'm trying to have released at the on the 1st of October. It's actually gonna be my first song, my first release. So I'm trying to get that song out. My first message too. You know what I mean? To send across the world. For these queens. To let them know that, yeah, someone is paying attention to what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So I have a message to share with you all. But in due time, so you all can look out for this one on the 1st of October. You know, we're working on something brand new, something fresh, something different. You know what I mean? So I
That
would
is the second surprise, you guys. He is releasing Angels on October 1st. So make sure you guys look out for that song. And Clever, what's my favorite song of yours?
angels.
Because I don't know what it is. Like I know what it is. The song is very heartening, and um, every woman or anybody can resonate to what he's saying in the song. And like when he sings it, is like, I'm gonna do something different here today. So Clever is gonna sing for us, but just a snippet of that song he's gonna sing
Yeah.
for us today. But before I do that, what was the inspiration behind you writing that song?
Well, inspiration was my sister. My sister is my inspiration for that song. You know, my sister, and there was a lot of stuff happening at the time where women getting killed, and you know kids, and children, and a lot of unnecessary stuff keep happening, and I will keep hearing it. I keep hearing it's on the news, it's everywhere. So it just came to my mind that I think I should write something for these people, for all the angels them that lose their life. You know what I mean? That you know that doesn't deserve a way either. The way them lose them life, them didn't deserve it. You get what I'm saying? Like nobody deserved to lose them life, or to be murdered, or to be tortured in no form of way. You get what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I didn't like the abusive relationship men try to push on to the ladies. You know what I mean? So I made up my mind to write up something for the ladies, for the queens, for the angels, for the fallen angels. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And the last part of what he just said is kind of why, when and I hope I do not get emotional when I have him sing a snippet of this song, because first of all, the music that I play, where I was trying to play, do guess the lyrics. I guess the guests can't hear the music, but the audience can hear the music. So I'm gonna play a couple of his songs, as he doesn't have a video as of yet. We're working on that, but I'm going to play a couple of his songs later on in this interview. But for right now, I would definitely like for you to show these people why I definitely stayed on that live and said, "Do you need a manager?" And I don't do that. Like anybody that knows me knows I don't do that. I don't need to manage nobody else. I promise you. But I could not pass up him because his voice is beautiful. And I mean, like when I say this song touches me deeply, and it's not just the lyrics of the song, it's literally his voice too. So without further ado, I'm going to have him sing just a snippet. And me bad artist, me brother. A snippet. Don't give him everything. Don't give him
Yeah,
everything. Okay.
yeah, all right.
All right. So I am going to mute myself, and his fans are in the audience going crazy right now. So all right. So I'm gonna mute myself and let you do your thing. Snippet. Snippet.
Do you want the beat or?
Shipping quote just got so much
Oh
easier.
boy, sorry for
Your
the
competitive shipping.
Do you want the beat or I should do
Of
a
course, you can play the beat. You can if the, you know that's better. You can play the beat. I like the music, the rhythm, and your voice, so you can play the beat.
what they do? Killing the ladies, it's so cruel. Some dumb fools. Me, I talk to you. Yes, you. Listen to me now. Could do me alone vex now. Some man a move to ambidextrous. Why them no come test the steel work out fresh stuff? Make we show them best dress now. Be a innocent a dead and evil still a touch road. Them made forget boss so. As a red on the ones who rape me can't trust you. We has the need for cut out. Listen now, please leave my angels. Let them be patient. But some man a go with fake strength. One kill off for ladies. For pretty babies. No, 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 no. Oh, I wanna say go. Listen to me now. The man a touch little girls. No, it can't be man who a fi cherish her. God don't give hands be a punisher. Don't do no wrong, just leave her alone. Make she go murder her toes. Bring her up. Oh, if she's a mom, remember she have someone. Just we go home, just for see loved ones. Oh my. I don't wanna give them any more, but you know.
Yes, I love that song. I make him sing that song to me all the time. Not to me, but for me on my live. Every time he comes to my live. I think that's why he be ducking me on my live. But that's okay though. We gonna release the song on October 1st. And Clever will be busy in 2026. I promise y'all. He is I don't even really want to call him an up and coming artist. Clever is a fabulous writer, and he's a fabulous artist. He just like he said, everybody, including me, I haven't had a show in 3 weeks. So everybody goes through personal things in their life, and it's not that we're quitting. We just take a little break. You know what I'm saying? We just take a little break and do what we have to do. So look out for Angels on October 1st, on all platforms, not just on YouTube or anything like that. If you're an artist out there and you're listening to this and you only have music on YouTube, don't do that no more. Don't put it on YouTube, but call me. Call up J.A.B Entertainment and let me help you. So it is for a fee though. I only help my artists that I manage for free. And it's not for free. But so we're gonna move on with this interview, and then I will play a couple songs, and we'll move on. I don't wanna. You see, you're not nervous when you sing. I just noticed that.
Yeah. I
All
have
right.
my times, you know. I have my
So uh, I have a hey Empress. I know that's you, Natural Beauty. Hey hun. So you yeah, everybody's big up in you in the comments. I'm trying to go through all of them. I'm not fast enough. So all right. So we kind of I think you kind of answered this question, so I'm gonna skip that one. But what is the story about behind your name, your stage name, Cleva with an A and not an ER. What's the one chance? What's the story behind that?
And you want me to be honest about this story?
I do.
All right, okay. Well, my artist name, honestly, was just one chance, you know. And there was some feud. I have another cousin with the name Chance, cause it's a family name and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's actually my last name, everyone. Yeah. Now the world know. Chance is actually my last name. So there was some feud in the family, about this name, this artist name and production name, cause my cousin has his production called One Chance and it's registered and stuff. So he was trying to let me know that hey, I need to change my name and stuff. I was like, okay, I don't have a problem. You know, it was causing some arguments. I was like, you know what, I don't have a problem. So I was like, one day I got fed up, don't know what to name myself. I'm like, how the hell I'm gonna get a name? How I'm gonna find a name? What kind of name can I find myself? I name myself. How am I naming myself? All right, let me see. One day I went to shop, wanted a new rug, a new bathing tool, shower tool to shower off, and I went to the shop and I bought one of them, and I threw it there on the bed, and I was like sitting down, relaxing, wondering what I'm gonna name myself again. You know what I mean, Cookie?
Mhm.
And when I looked to the right, I saw the word clever and my bathing tool, that my rag that I was gonna show it. I saw my name on it. And I was like, I looked twice, you know what I mean? I was like, clever. It's actually a good name for me because I'm very clever. Sorry about that. So I was like, alright, sorry about that, everyone. Uh,
It's
yeah.
okay. It happens. Trust
Yeah.
me, it
So,
happens.
that's the reason. So I found my name on my rag, honestly. You know, found my rag, my name on my rag.
Okay.
And I never wanted to change it or nothing like that. I actually love my name because it speak about me. It describe me. You know, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you know
Okay.
what I mean. I'm not saying that I'm clever than anyone else either. You know,
Okay.
yeah.
So what is your writing process like, Clever? Do you find a rhythm and just write to that, or and most of the time I ask this question to all music artists because everybody is different. Some people like they literally just write. I don't know. I'm not an artist, but I don't think I could just like what am I going to write about today? I'm going to write about this, make it rhyme. I
Me,
can't do that, and I don't know. But people are different. Some people do that. Some people like go find a rhythm and they just write to the rhythm, and some people are just like super super
some
creative.
people natural too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So what is your process like?
All right, me. I can't just. I can't just write. I can write a song if I want to, cause there's times stuff pops up in my head, and I start writing it in my phone same time without a beat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be writing a lot, and but the moment I hear a beat, I'm the type of guy I have to like the beat, I have to love the beat, and sometimes when I have to feel the beat, I love beats with pianos, guitars, violins, drums. You get me? I like beats like that. Those beats I kind of feel it because I think those beats are ancestral beats, you know. So them speak to our soul naturally. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I try to put myself in these type of genre, these type of music where I can write things that I feel. You know what I mean? Like I have to feel what I'm writing. So I
Okay.
write with how I'm feeling, and what I'm seeing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I write about my journey. I write about, you can write about anything actually. even a scar. You know what I mean? Like it's just how you view music. Yeah, you know, and the kind of love you have for music. You get me? You have to, you
Okay.
have to, you have to love it for real. You just need the opportunity and a guide towards getting there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Where you need to be. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So The Angels was the first song that you ever wrote, right?
Angel, no, Angel
Was
isn't the.
it?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
Um,
What
um,
was, what was the
okay.
name of your first song that you wrote? The first song you ever wrote?
Um, I don't know, yeah. That's a tough question because there's a lot of songs I don't remember. I have songs that lost in books, destroyed in phones. Cookie, I write a lot of songs. You get me? More than 1,000 songs. I write a lot of songs.
When we have our meeting this week, we need to discuss that because maybe you need to release an EP.
I
And
write a lot of songs. You
so,
know, I'm not lying. I took a pause though for a few years from my job. You know, because my trade, I'm actually a barber. You know, I've been a barber for 10 years of my life. And
wow, I never
after
knew
that,
that.
yeah, I had my own business, my own shop. I had two barber shops, so, but now I'm not. I was like, let me focus on my music because there's a lot of stuff. Corona came up and stuff, you know what I mean? I had to just cool off it. Even though I was still focusing on my music, still writing, you know, you know what I mean? Trying to get there. But, you know, in the future, I'm still gonna own a few shops, I'm
Okay.
planning on through my music, you know what I mean?
Okay. So I know I said or I asked you what was my favorite song. As your manager, that
Yeah.
song is my favorite song. But Clever actually has every song that every song that he's ever sung. I'm like, this guy is amazing. Literally, it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of me as a manager to like pursue an artist for me to manage him. And I did that with Clever because Clever is just naturally a great artist, naturally, without effort. He's a great artist. So I'm going to ask you the same question because that might not be your favorite song. So what is your favorite song out of all of your songs?
I have a song called Tears.
Okay.
Yeah. I can kind of acapella piece of it for y'all, but
Sure.
that's actually the first song, one of the first song I recorded too. Like
Okay.
I record for myself, and that was out of pain. Like a lot of shit. I was going through a lot of stuff. And I wrote this song. I wrote this song like I started writing this song like 12 in the midnight and finished writing it at 2 in the morning. When I finished writing the song, I went straight to the studio on Mansell Road. I walked straight to the studio. I didn't take no taxi because I was working off my feelings. So I went there. I went straight to the studio. I realized the studio was even open too. So I didn't care what time it was. I was just, you know what I mean. And I went there and I recorded that song. That's actually my first song. So I'm gonna give you all a preview. Um,
Right.
Sing it for you all for sure.
Let me mute
You
my
know,
microphone. All
yeah,
right.
by Clever One Chance, everyone. You know, I was gonna send it to you in a cookie because it's already recorded, but you know what I mean. But I'm gonna acapella it for you all. All right. Um, it brings tears to my eyes. What a big act of surprise. The people you love always tell you lies. Watch out for the demons under disguise. It bring tears to my eyes. For your one things them want to see you die. All when you clean them treat you like fly. Every day my pray and ask for a wife. You better work hard for what you want. No make nobody tell you say you can't make them go and chant because Jah guide the path where me walk. Me no see them with them evil thought. So bad mindset me free to experience things when me never see, like few cities, Europe and Belize. Not just for me, but for all of we. It bring tears to my eyes. What a big act of surprise. The people you love always tell you lies. Watch out for the demons under disguise. It bring tears to my eyes. For your one things them want to see you die. All when them you clean them treat you like fly. Every day I pray and ask Father why. You know? Yeah, I'm just giving you a piece, you know?
Deep, very deep.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cheers, you know?
Fire emojis in here. All right. That song is that like I said, I haven't heard a song from you that I didn't like, Clever. Like literally, it's not. Again, I am not just a manager. I literally have to be the artist, one of their biggest fans. I'm not his biggest fan, and I'm gonna just have to give this to Empress because she's his biggest fan. Like everywhere he is, she's there to support. So I'm gonna say I'm his second biggest fan because I literally have to be that. I have to be when I manage someone. I'm just not managing them. I literally have to like your music. Like I cannot manage anybody that whose music I don't like. Literally, if you have a song that I don't really care for or something like that, that's one thing. But if I don't like your music, I can't love you. If I don't love your music, I can't manage you. And so that tells you something. So growing up, Clever, who was your favorite? Who was your biggest musical influence? Like mine is Michael Jackson. I think I've heard like 70,000 Michael Jacksons on this show. But who
Bob
was yours?
Marley.
Bob
Bob
Marley.
Marley was my
Okay.
biggest inspiration. And
All right.
Michael too. I'm not lying, Michael too.
Okay.
But
And
when you think about Michael, you got to think about Whitney Houston. You get me?
well,
People.
because all of these artists that you're mentioning, and this is why I love you so much as an artist, Clever, because all of these artists that you're mentioning is I say this time and time again. The timeless music is the music that actually makes it somewhere. And you make timeless music.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson made timeless music. People are still listening to his songs. I do. I have some of his songs in my playlist. I can actually sing several of his whole songs, several of his
Yeah.
songs, the whole song. Um, Definitely Whitney Houston was one of my favorite artists. You know, the beginning,
Yeah.
the beginning. But then it wasn't that she wasn't, that I didn't like her artistry. It was just that her personal life was becoming in the forefront of the media, and I don't think that helped her career at all. But bless up and rest in heaven, both of those artists. And Bob Marley, I don't think it's much for me to say about that. He's just an icon as well, and
Yeah, naturally. Yeah.
yeah, naturally. So I think we all should definitely big up all three of those artists, and those were good choices. So the next question is, if you could do a collaboration with anybody right now that's alive,
Yeah.
who would it be?
Hmm. Tough question.
Well,
It's a
okay. Let me make it a little bit easier for you. Name three people that you would do a collaboration with, or you would like to do one. It doesn't have to be a big celebrity. It can be anybody.
oh boy. Let me see. It's a tough question for real. But I would do a collaboration. There's certain artists I like, like I like all them the music. I'm talking international, artists too. You know, like say Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars seems like a good artist. I would do a collaboration with Bruno, and I would do, and he's actually a good artist, very good artist. I'm not
Yeah,
lying, you know.
I agreed.
And Jamaican artists now, or Jamaican artists, I would do a song with Ja Vinci. Um, I would do a song with Vibes Cartel, not lying. I would do a song with um, one more artist, even Movado. I would do a song with Movado too. You know, cause Mavado is one of them artists I respect too. He's actually, you know, he's actually, you can say, someone I know ever since I was young. You know, but well, yeah, cause I went to school that side. You know, so that's how I know him. So these are the artists I would do music with. You know, international artists. You know, if I'm gonna do music with collaborations. You know, but I don't mind doing collaborations with any artist at all. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't have a special like favorite artist where I be like, hey, he's my favorite. I'm gonna do a collaboration with him. You know, I don't mind doing collaborations with any artist. I'm ready for the challenge. You know, I just need a better way to do music. Like I have a lot more to learn, which I'm willing to learn. You know, I just need I just need the way to. You know, yeah. So that's what I'm really searching for. You get
Okay.
me?
And
Yeah.
so I'm gonna tell y'all this. I call him the Jamaican Chris Brown. I don't know. Can y'all can y'all help me out? 'Cause that's his voice is amazing, and I'm definitely a diehard Chris Brown fan because I've been following Chris Brown since he was young,
Yeah, Chris
and he
Brown.
was
Yeah,
in
Brown too.
um, this Christmas. If you guys seen that movie, like that just like knocked me off. I'm like, what? How? Who taught him how to sing like that? Like really,
Yeah.
like Clever is my Jamaican Chris Brown. Like Clever's voice is, I don't know. It's
Hey,
just
someone told me that before, though. You know, someone funny story. Someone told me that before. Sis. I was singing I was doing some painting in a building. You know, I was singing one of his songs. Or I don't remember which song. I don't think it was his song, but I was singing a song. And you know that in a huge house it echoes and things. That person left from all the way to the fourth floor and came downstairs at the third floor and came down here and said, yo, I left from all the way upstairs because I was like, who that downstairs sound like Chris Brown? So I think it saying I sound like Chris Brown, you know? That's what I was singing. It was echoing upstairs all the way up the stairs, you know? I'm like, the man came down and say, yo, I sound like Chris Brown. But a lot of people say I sound like different artists, like different artists, you know?
Mhm.
Like Chronix, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, amount of people. I don't know. They keep doing it, especially especially the Jamaican artists, cause that's what they know mostly. You get me? You know.
okay. So in a second, I'm going to play a couple of your songs. You're not going to be able to hear them, but the audience is going to be able to hear them because that's just the way StreamYard is set up, obviously. And I really don't actually play songs. I usually play stuff from YouTube. But uh, before I do that, I'm going to ask you if you didn't decide to be an artist, and we're gonna don't say the barber. Let's leave the barber out. If you were not an artist or a barber, what do you think you would be doing?
Uh, Working for someone, working in a job, you know. Cause I still used to go. I still used to work in jobs like different places. You know, still used to go to work. Not lying. I would be out working for people or owning my own business right now. You know, working. You know. That's what I want. That's my dream, to have my own business and different business and stuff and houses, stuff.
Okay,
Like,
and so tell everyone like a hobby, and I forgot to tell mine to Vahndal when he was here, but if tell everybody what is a hobby or an interest that you have that might surprise everyone.
well, cooking. I love to cook. You
Okay.
know,
I think I might have known that already. So
I love to cook.
that is something that a lot of people don't know about me too. I can cook very well. I actually used to cater. And
Yeah,
before I started actually catering, I started out baking cookies, and the cookies grew to
yeah,
Kim Sweets and Treats. So I make cakes and stuff like I at a part my stepfather just turned 70 on Thursday. He had a bowling party on Saturday, and somebody I literally was like clueless of who she was, but she tapped me on the shoulder and she said, "You make a cake." I was like, "I make lots of cakes." Well, this is what I was thinking. I make lots of cakes. She was like, "No, it's a cake you make every holiday." I'm like, "The pumpkin butter cake?" She was like, "Yes, I'm going to need to pay you for the one of those." I'm like, "All right, just let me know." But so cooking and baking is something that I think a lot of people don't know about me. I'm very good at both. I just don't do it a lot because I have other things going on, So I'm also a travel agent, just in case you guys need to know that out there. So we are going to play one of the songs that you sent me really quick. And like I said, I don't know why you can't hear it because I can hear it and the audience can hear. Wait a minute, let me play the song. Let me play a little bit of one song and I'm going to need the audience. And I think there's a delay. I'm going to need you guys to let me know if you can hear this. And you too, Clever. If you can't, let me know.
The elements. Talented Cycle, Triangle Productions. Shouts out to the first fam and the Carmel Kid, Big Daryl, the whole A Street crew.
Can y'all hear the music?
Volume 1. Now you know.
Clever, can you hear it?
I'm gonna hand this one over.
Yeah.
You can? I wonder why Mama can hear it. All right.
So I just live for the day, do what the fuck I do and say what I say. It's my life and ain't nobody telling me how to run mine.
I had that song. Okay, that is like literally another one of my artists. I didn't realize I had that song on there. So, all right. So let's see. Yes. Clever said he can hear it. So I'm gonna play two of Clever's songs and let you guys in. And you can't get this anywhere else, so don't try it. It's exclusively on Kickback with Cookie until he releases this stuff, okay? All right, so I'm going to play the first one, and I'm going to mute my microphone so you guys can hear it a little better, okay?
Don't got your guide in any seasons. People let me up for any reason. Not make nobody sorry me no reach on. When you're touching a bit more. Oh man, me and the most high, ever the close by. My life them a pre, tell them don't try. Bad mind can't study me with them bloody eye. Claim say them bad me can't see, but them fake smile. See them a try tempt me, but me stay wise. Din your suit touch the street, all the fake tie. Prison life nothing don't sweet, but a firm mind can make a chat on the street. In a daylight though, them hurt with friends and I say life goes. People will act so real, the close, the nice, the pain we feel the most. Haters left them and live with a toast. Life I live, want of strength and fight we give to folks. Ones who real, they know. Thank God your guide in any season. People let me up for any reason. Not make nobody sorry me no reach on. When haters in a big smoke, stay wide and when them preach evil. I the same them woulda do to me too. Can't say you want trust in a these roads. Leave me light as a people. No, I try to keep spare me life. Born fi rise, why no fair night? Empty barrel I make the most nice. Don't try when you're close by, cause I still have ghosts for shine. Pain never show me smile. Life for me know them no kind. But me try. Got your guide in any season. People let me at any reason. Make nobody sorry me no reach on. When haters in a big smoke, stay wide and when them preach evil. I the same them woulda do to me too. Yeah, say you want trust in a these roads. Leave me light as a pit more. Oh man, me and the most high, ever the close by. My life them a pre, tell them don't try. Bad mind can't study me with them bloody eye. Claim say them bad me can't see, but them fake smile. See them a try tempt me, but me stay wise. Din your suit touch the street, all the fake tie. Prison life nothing don't sweet, but a firm mind can make a chat from the street. In a daylight though, them hurt with friends and I say life goes. People will act so real, the close, the nice, the pain we feel the most. Haters left them and live with a toast. Life I live, want of strength and fight we give to folks. Ones who real, they know.
See what I'm saying? I'm not even going. I'm not going to even say nothing. I'm gonna let y'all say something, but I'm gonna play the second song. Here we go.
Why girls never last too long, or when them fake it, life teaches me to be strong. Oh, still care and when love move on, oh, what they making, no fights, but my faith so long, my faith so long. No pain in a different stages, get fights like minimum wages, with people them a ball from ages. Cause the system a hide from the basics. Whoa, now have time for chase down the ladies. They are focused to be one of the greatest. Now the media make mind make changes. World in a war run by crazies. Now people them a die what the mercy for. Ones a love life killers have no soul. Careful of your choice, try live some more. Open your eyes, devil in clean clothes. Watch them close, fans and foes will take your life and bring you rose. I say life goes, them love don't true. A true draw close, I got my white grace never lasts too long. For what they make it, life teaches me to be strong. Oh, still care all when love move on. For what they fake it, no fight, but my faith so long. My faith so long. When me real in a life, them no like you. I feel stand up and fight as a fighter. Be grateful for life, a survivor. Some never give a shine, cause them like that. Nation fucked up and full of pagans. Illegal for police kill a young man. Another 13-year-old gun and claim a gunman. No as a fed up true humans. Fakings, rise but God forsaken. Nation turned against him, back against the wall. But yet still I put up defenses and came to my senses. Sword in my palm. Why grace never lasts too long, and when them fake it, life teaches me to be strong. Oh, still care and when love move on. For what they make it, no fights, but my faith so long. My faith so long.
So I'm not gonna tell y'all what I think because I'm gonna say it later after y'all. Let me see what the comments think. I know I just saw a whole bunch of fire emojis and hearts, and King Toby said there's a song sound good. Empress said he's bad. What y'all think? Anybody else want to give their opinion of the song? Yes. Fire, more fire emojis. Um, okay. So beautiful voice. Empress is going hard. I love her for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really do. I love her for you. So um we heard his songs and honestly we need to talk about that last one. Honestly, we need to talk, period. Because I think I have another idea for you instead of what we discussed. So because you have some nice songs and if you have a lot of them, then I think we should do something different.
Yeah.
Um, so what do you think is next for you? What's next for you, Clever? What can we expect from you? Let's say the beginning of 2026.
Well, well, expect expect good music. Expect a vibe. Expect a different vibe. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So a vibe that's actually real. You know, natural, pure. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be the vibe for the people. Be the vibe for Jamaica. Be the vibe for the world. And help to share that vibe. I want to. You know, 'Cause my vibe is actually a different vibe. You know what I mean? A vibe different. I talk different. I try to be different from the crowd. You know, I don't like to blend in like I'm blending in unless I have to blend in. You know, you know. So there's times you have to blend in. Depends on situations in life and thing. You know what I mean? But there's times I don't want to be like the crowd though. I don't like to follow the crowd. I like to stand out of the crowd. You know what I mean? And a
Mhm.
lot of times I've seen that with myself, of, um, because of my experience growing up with people. You know,
Mhm.
yeah, I realize when you're a standout, and not a lot of people like that shit. Like when you're a person that stands out, you're always you're someone who's people naturally notice. Not a lot of people doesn't like that. You know, when you try to stand out and be yourself. So it's not even easy to be yourself anymore in this life. You know what I mean? But I don't have a problem being myself. You know, I'm not gonna be afraid to be myself, and I wouldn't want nobody else to be afraid to be themselves. You know? Yeah. So I suggest to everybody, be yourself and don't be what people want you to be. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, and that's all I know how to be.
Yeah.
So, you have to definitely be he's definitely an amazing artist, Empress. Oh, that's not what I wanted to put. Oh, but thank you. Thank you, Empress. Bless up yourself, hon. I meant to put this up because he is an amazing artist. Like I said, you actually have to impress me bad, bad. And I know Trina firsthand can tell you, like, I was like, look, we're cutting this off. I'm not managing any more artists. If you want to manage some, you can manage some, but I'm not managing any more artists. And then Clever just had to come on there at the last minute. I was like, well, I think I might stick around for a minute. And I'm glad I did because he is an amazing artist. And I definitely, definitely, definitely want you guys to tune into what he has coming up. I meet with my artists on a weekly basis with the help of Mel. And we have some things going on for our artists. We're trying to plan things. And I definitely was hoping, I am praying that things change in the United States because I wouldn't even bring my artists over here right now. I swear I wouldn't. It's just too much going on. And I am definitely not going to put any of my artists in harm's way. So when the time is right, thank you. I appreciate it. When the time is right, we are going to bring our artists over here. We have the instructions and the steps that we need to apply for visas for my artists. So we are trying to put some things in motion, and believe me, it's a lot. I know I tell people all the time, and Clever is my brother. He is like my real brother for real. He'd be like, "Why you can't talk to me?" I'm like, I am literally. Let me tell y'all something. This morning, I'm trying to have it just so you guys know, and it's easier for you. You can always listen to music on the website, but we are trying to create an app on the Google Play Store and on the Apple App Store. It's just going to be the music part, the audio part of it until I can figure out how to create an app that you can watch this show on. Until then, we're doing just the music part, but just trying to create the app was like, I swear, I think I pulled out a lot of my hair this morning. I'm serious. I don't know if I even want to do that. I have to do it one more time for the Apple Store, but I don't. I just do a lot. I can't. I cannot. But I definitely want you guys to follow Clever and make sure that you keep tuned into what he has going on. So Clever, if you don't mind, please let everybody know on social media where they can find you.
Yeah. Well, I'm on TikTok, everyone. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. And I'm on YouTube too. So if you don't mind subscribing to my channel, I would appreciate it. Yeah, until subscribe it up until you finally get my first release, hear my first release, my first song, because I would like that, you know what I mean? Like, to get all the genuine supporters, around, supporting what's going on, supporting the movement, you know what I mean? So it would be a blessing to me and to my manager for sure, Cookie, you know what I mean? And to Logs Radio, to Job Entertainment, you know what I mean? So if you're blessing me, you're blessing Job Entertainment, So
Absolutely.
let's spread the blessings and show each other love and appreciation, because we're all we have. We have ourselves, we're all we have. So let's do this together do this as a family, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very, very, very well put. So definitely, if you support my artists, you are definitely supporting Jab Entertainment and Lux Radio in ways that you never know. Like me, I am very hands on with my artists. My artists actually have a open door policy. I don't talk to people on Sundays, and my artists kind of know Sundays are my day. But if they call me, I'm going to answer the phone. So I definitely appreciate you being on here. I do want to shout out some people on Instagram. Like I said, guys, it's kind of hard. Like it shows how many people are on the live if you're on Facebook, Twitch, and the website on this side, but
Yeah.
I can't see who is on Instagram because I have to switch screens. So I want to shout out Claremont, Shaka Mincy, Lambo Anlo, who is an amazing artist and also happens to be my god brother. Miss Mel is on Instagram, and Smokey McFadden is an amazing percussionist in this area. Vahndal came back on. RW DJs, Big 10 VA. Jimmy Three Sides is one of the artists that I represent. He is One Bad Ute on TikTok. The number one BADUTE. He's also a great artist. Guapo God, bless up yourself. Precious Jackson. CPR came on here. Wow. C Big, Byron, Donnell. Bless up you guys and thank you for coming through. And make sure you guys, if you didn't hear how to follow Clever, you can always reach out to me and I can give you his information. Are you on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram? Good Lord. This is Trina. She said we on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay.
And
Thank you, sis. A big, huge shout out to my team. Trina and Mel are on here, and a big shout out to Summer as well for always being supportive. I'm gonna recruit her soon. But these are all people that are part of my team on both sides, Jab Entertainment and Lux Radio. So I couldn't do it without their help. So I mean I could, but I don't want to. so bless up yourself, Clever, and thank you so much for coming through. We have a lot of work to do, and you guys can expect something to be released, Angels to be released October 1st, but that might not be all because we're going to have a talk.
Yeah.
So bless up yourselves, and like I said, you did a great job today, and I definitely appreciate you coming through. So
I appreciate you having me, honestly.
No problem. So we're going to we're right on the nose. I did a great job today. Great job. I thought I had something else to say. I do. Again, I'm going to reiterate that there are going to be some other shows on this radio station coming soon. One is Miss Mel is going to have her morning kickback. It's called Miss Mel's Morning Kickback. It is Monday through Friday, and it will be at 7 a.m. Jamaica and Central Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can watch this right here on Lux Radio, the same way you're watching me. That will be starting on September 2nd. We also have a sports show that will be starting, and I do not know the start date. We also have a baseball show with Sal Andretti starting on whenever we finish that deal. But he's definitely confirmed he'll be on the station. And we also have another show that's already on the station called Chief and Go. It is focused more so on it's focused on it's focused more on the DC. Washington DC has its own genre with this area which they call the DMV, which is DC, Maryland, Virginia, and it's called go-go. It's a percussion based genre, so there's drums and congas and rototons and Lord, it's bands. It's not just one person, like one artist, it's bands. So if you're interested in learning more about that, his show is on Thursdays at 8 p.m. and Eastern Standard Time. So you can check that out. So we are going to let Mr. Clever get up out of here and relax his nerves. And I'm gonna go relax my nerves too, because I told you I'd be nervous too.
Yeah,
So I have to wind myself down. Thank you guys so much, Trina,
probably.
Blossom, Mel, Empress, everybody that came through. I definitely appreciate you all, and make sure you guys follow my artist, Clever One Chance. Okay. So thank you, Clever. We're gonna go, and I'm gonna do my little closing remarks and get
Yeah.
up out of here. It's a
Uh,
whole team, absolutely, Trina. My day. She said DJ Cookie though. I'm a DJ too in my spare time, just in case y'all didn't know that.
all
Just
right, Cookie.
all
So,
right, Clever. See you
okay.
later.
By
All
this
right.
day, let's stop you.
Okay. All right. So thank you guys. It definitely teamwork definitely makes the dream work. And my team is amazing. Like I said, I definitely could not I could not manage all the artists that I manage if I didn't have my team. Like, I've trained Trina to be a manager. And Mel is everything. Like she could train to be a manager, but she's like so helpful with everything. So I'm a thank you Trina for or Jaguar. Thank you for the shout out. Um and Empress, thank you for coming through and always being supportive of my artists. And who else did I miss? Did I miss someone on this part? King Tope. Hey, Stalky. All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here. Like I said, I do want to reiterate just one thing. My sponsors here, RAS Herbals, which is what you see on the screen right now. If you are interested in any of the herbs that I mentioned earlier, soursop leaves, blah 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 blah, fever grass, all that stuff, I do have some. If there's something that I do not have, we can always go to them and get you whatever it is that you need. The other sponsor is Bellow Burn hot sauce, and Bellow Burn actually has really really good hot sauce. And I'm not saying that because he's a sponsor. I'm saying that because his hot sauce is good as shit. Trust me. So bless up everyone. Thank you for watching Kickback with Cookie on Lux Radio Network. Make sure you stay tuned in, and please do stay supportive. Even though you guys were on my show supporting me, there is music and great music playing, because I said I'm a DJ. It's great music playing on the radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You just have to go to the website and scroll down to the little player, click play. It shows you what's playing. You just listen to it. I'm pretty sure you enjoy the music. So, and soon, possibly tomorrow, there'll be an app in the Google Play App Store. And in maybe, I think 2 weeks, the app will be also on Apple Music. So with that being said, it is 2 minutes past my time, and I am going to check out. Thank you for joining. See you guys next Tuesday.